Cancerians, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading, 11th of March to the 17th of March. And we're going to do it in the style of more kind of what you need to focus on for the week and kind of, you know, it's more sort of a guidance reading, if anything. I don't mind doing predictive readings, but I feel that these readings are also just as helpful. So we're going to use the Tarot of Dreams by Chiara Marchetti, and this will be we'll only use one card out of here asking what you need to focus on this week. And we're also going to use the Druid Craft Tarot, which I absolutely love, beautiful, by Philip and Stephanie Cargom. Brilliant deck, really good. And we're also going to use, just for some additional advice, Tea Leaf Fortune cards by Ray Hepburn, which is absolutely stunning. So first things first, guys, we're going to shuffle and ask what is it that you need to focus on for the week. What is the energy? What's the energy that Cancerians need to focus on for the week? Please, in one card, what is the energy? What is the card? What is the card that Cancerians need to focus on this week? Okay, so we've got two cards that flipped out together, all right? So, you know, this is all about ending a fight. The Five of Wands is a fight, and the Ten of Swords, you know, it doesn't look great when it's together, does it? If I'm being completely honest with you, Cancerians, that's not a very nice look. But I'm asking what you need to focus on this week. Ten of Swords is all about the endings, all right? So, but it's a painful ending, okay? You need to focus on ending, I think, a fight, because the Five of Swords is a fight. And Five of Wands, sorry, is a fight. It's conflict. This can be competition amongst co-workers. This can be bickering in relationships. This can be fighting within groups, infighting with the Five of Wands energy. And I think with the Ten of Swords being the ending card, the ending of a painful situation, you really need to be focusing on ending some form of a fight here. Two came out together, so I have to take those. You know, and also the Five of Wands is all about you know, worries and fears and anxieties. And for some of you guys, it might be that you've had some worries and fears and anxieties with the Five of Wands. That might be with the Ten of Swords energy, bringing a lot of mental pressure. It might be with the Five of Wands energy. There are blockages here that you guys are dealing with. Okay, and it might be with the Ten of Swords energy, you're doing a lot of overthinking, because the Ten of Swords, sometimes this is overkill. Okay, so it might be to do with kind of Five of Wands energy being that conflict between groups. Maybe there's an overkill going on here with the Ten of Swords energy showing here. All right, there are groups also that might be betraying people, stabbing people in the back. I'm not saying that you're being stabbed in the back by a group of people, which it can be with the Five of Wands being a group of people and the Ten of Swords being stabbed in the back. Some of you guys might have been, but I certainly feel that more than anything with me as well, when I look at this as well, the Ten of Swords looks like protection as well. If you look at the Ten of Swords on his back, it looks like he's protected from this. So you might need to protect yourself maybe from some harmful energy showing here. Some people wouldn't agree that that Ten of Swords is protection, but this person looks like he's protected by the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords almost looks like a crown on this deck. So some of you guys might need to focus on protecting yourself from a group of people or from a conflict this week as well with that Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Let's have a look at what's going on in the past around this situation. Okay, and also some of you guys, that Ten of Swords can be kind of, you know, mental overload, all right, depression. And the Five of Wands energy could be, you know, facing a challenge as well. So, okay, so some of you guys need to face up or stand against, you know, maybe some depression, or maybe with the Ten of Swords energy, some form of overkill or overdoing something as well. Because Five of Wands is all about facing up against or facing off against a challenge. Ten of Swords, too much mental overload, too much overkill. What's happening in the past of this situation for Cancerians in three cards? Just show me the past situation. You know, and there you go again. It's that Seven of Wands, okay? So some of you guys have had to face down some form of obstacle, some form of challenge. I'm seeing a challenge here that was facing you. You've had to face off against a challenge with that Seven of Wands energy showing here. All right, from what I can see going on in the past here. And I feel that you realise this, the Hermit. Because the Hermit, whenever the Hermit puts his light into a card, it's realising it. I feel that you, I think that you unveiled Seven of Wands a challenge. I think that you saw one. I think that you kind of, if you look at the Hermit, he's standing from, what I'm noticing with both cards is that they're both on kind of these mountain tops. But I feel that some of you guys saw, some of you guys, it might be that you had a challenge with a Virgo individual, Cancerians. The Hermit is Virgo. And this is facing down a challenge to Seven of Wands. And some of you guys, it might be that you saw, that you realised, okay, because the Hermit looks in. So what it's seeing something with the lamp. It's discovering. I think that some of you guys discovered that there was a challenge here. Let's have a look at what the next card is. What is the challenge? What is it you discovered then? You discovered a challenge going on here. I want to see who this might have been with. With a Knight of Coins. This could be a Virgo. You've got two Virgo cards here. All right, so it might be that you've been either challenged by a Virgo individual. All right, but look at him here. Can you see? Can you see the Knight of Coins has got the shield up as well to his face? He's got a shield on him here. So I think that in the past, for some of you Cancerians, I think that you either discovered that there was a challenge or that you were facing a challenge. It could be with a Knight of Coins. It could be with a Virgo individual, or it could be with a fellow worker, like a co-worker, for example. Knight of Coins can be a colleague, a co-worker. Might be somebody who was working on your home, for example. This is a builder, is the Knight of Coins energy. Might be somebody who was doing some work for you, or a colleague. So it might be that or this is a business. Some of you guys discovered maybe challenges in your business with the Knight of Coins. Some of you discovered that there were challenges with a Virgo, or you discovered that there were challenges with a builder or someone who was doing work on behalf of you. Or maybe you discovered that there would be challenges not just with a business, but perhaps you discovered that there was challenges with a business plan, for example, with the Knight of Coins energy, or starting up a business with the Knight of Coins energy. Knight of Coins is all about starting a business, and some of you guys might have discovered there were challenges there. Some of you guys may have discovered that there were challenges, so decided to shield yourself, because if you look at the Knight of Coins, can you see how he's shielding himself? So if you've discovered that there are challenges, you decided to shield yourself. So some of you guys have decided to shield yourself from a challenge. Right now, around this situation, Cancerians, for some of you guys, you are the High Priestess. So you're tapping into that intuition with the High Priestess energy. And you're also drawing on your knowledge. High Priestesses draw on their knowledge. She lives in a library half the time, so she's got tons and tons of knowledge. So some of you guys right now, you're tapping into your intuition, you're getting knowledge, or you're getting knowledge from someone else. And the High Priestess, she's an oracle. She's like a library. She's like this huge, you know, she's like this huge, I don't know how to explain it. She's just this oracle, this amazing oracle of knowledge. And you're tapping into somebody who's got greater knowledge on the situation than yourself, Cancerians, with that High Priestess. But also this is all about using your intuition with the High Priestess energy showing here. Yeah, and the Seven of Swords energy, making plans. So strategy. So some of you guys, you're tapping into your intuition, or you're tapping into somebody else's intuition. And I think that you're tapping into this intuition because you're trying to find a way that you can strategize, with the Seven of Swords energy. You're working out a strategy with that Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is all about strategizing. It's about making a plan. So this is about tapping into your intuition, or tapping into somebody else's portal of knowledge in order to work out a plan with that Seven of Swords energy showing there. And how for some of you guys Cancerians, how you're going to, with that Page of Coins, perhaps hold on to what you own. Queen of Coins is also about ownership. All right, she owns the pentacle. That's hers. It's what she holds dear. Okay, so some of you guys are kind of, you're either using your intuition, or you're tapping into somebody else's intuition or knowledge on how you make plans, how you strategize and make a plan on how you're going to retain your resources. So this might be for some of you guys, and I feel that this might be more of a predictive reading from the way that it's looking to me. I think for some of you Cancerians this week, the focus is on, you know that there's a challenge, and I feel that more than anything, for some of you guys it could be with a Virgo, but I feel that you've discovered that there's a challenge that you're going to need to. So the discovery is the Hermit. Could be Virgo, because you do have two Virgo cards here, challenge from a Virgo. But more than anything, I think that you guys have realised, you've discovered with that Hermit that you are facing down a huge challenge here, and you need to protect yourself with that. because I'm seeing this Knight of Coins. This is a business challenge, whatever it is. But I do feel that you realise that you need to protect yourself with that Knight of Pentacles from this challenge this week. And so some of you guys right now, you are relying on your own intuition, but also somebody else's knowledge with this High Priestess energy. High Priestesses can be the Citizens Advice Bureau, for example. It can be an advisory person, somebody who could give you some really important advice. It could be somebody who's giving you knowledge that you don't know about just yet. But you're getting this knowledge, this information. So the focus is on getting information on how you can work out a plan, devising a plan with the Seven of Swords, on how you hold on to your resources, your assets. The Queen of Coins is about our resources and our assets. So some of you guys are trying to find a way. How am I going to hold on to my... Because I think that you're trying to protect. Remember the Seven of Wands. This is all about people being after you. This is all about people being after you. Okay? This is the debt collector at the door. You see those people who are trying to come over the hill and this person's trying to keep them out. This is the debt collector. This is the person that you owe money to. This is the court or the, you know, the government or the people that are demanding money from you. This is about trying to keep people out, okay? So you have realised that you are facing a huge challenge for some of you Cancerians, and you really need to protect yourself from that with that Knight of Pentacles energy showing there. And I do feel that this is a week where, you know, right now, some of you guys maybe with this High Priestess gaining some hidden information, because you don't know what to do. Some of you guys don't know what to do with this High Priestess. You're either using your intuition or you're not sure of what to do. So you're going to somebody who holds information here. This is information that you don't know about as a way to start putting a strategy into place with the Seven of Swords on how you retain or hold on to your assets with the Queen of Coins. Now, the advice for the week, how you're going to need to handle this situation for the week, the universe is saying, if this resonates with you Cancerians, this one wanted to come out, is by the Ten of Coins. Okay, so this could be family, for example, with the Ten of Coins energy. Ten of Coins is all about inheritances. It's about money in the family. It's about money in your property. It's about your assets with the Ten of Coins energy showing here. All right, let's have a look at what the other card is. And the Ten of Cups. So this is about something to do with the family. All right, you got Ten of Coins, money, finances, assets, the foundation, the family home. Something to do with the family. I think this is all about communing and talking with family. I think this is convening with family over assets. Family assets, Ten of Coins energy showing here. All right, I think that you're going to need to convene with family concerning this. All right, because you're going to be faced with a decision with the Two of Swords. All right, you're going to be faced with a decision with the Two of Swords. So I feel that the advice for the week is you really need to kind of talk to family members about this. All right, these might be family members you haven't seen in a while. Okay, now 2 tens or tens in a reading just generally mean completion and change. All right, so if you want change in this situation, if you want this situation to be wrapped up, it might be that you need to discuss, because the Ten of Cups is all about convening with family. You know, and it might be that you need to discuss with family maybe the assets that you hold within the home. Okay, what is it that can be freed up? Because the Two of Swords is also widening the gap, so it's freeing something up. So the Two of Swords could easily be cutting into maybe the family assets, because the Two of Swords is like a pair of scissors. So maybe you need to convene with family to discuss the family assets, for example, the assets that you hold within your house, that type of thing. What is it that you own with this Ten of Coins energy that could be an asset, something that you could cut into, something, remember the Two of Swords is opening up like this. So maybe this is about opening up the family assets, for example, that you have. Whether the assets are in your business, Ten of Coins is business. Maybe the assets are within the bank, the money, the savings that you've got in the bank. You need to discuss with family, because Ten of Cups is all about the family. All right? So I think that the advice for the week, Cancerians, is to convene with family. All right, you need to discuss something about the family assets, perhaps the money that you hold in your property. It could be with that Ten of Coins energy, money that you might hold if you run a business, for example, the money that you hold within, perhaps maybe this is a long-term savings thing. Maybe if you've got an ISA or money put away in savings and you can't touch it until 90 days or something, maybe you need to convene with family. Maybe the Ten of Coins can also be the bank, so maybe you need to have some form of a discussion with the bank, for example, in terms of opening up with the Two of Swords your assets. Okay, because I do feel that some of you guys need to free up some money this week, and I think the focus might be, for some of you Cancerians, on this week, you know, opening up your resources, because Ten of Coins is also the resources that are there. Ten of Coins is money, it's wealth, it's the resources that you have within your bank or within the family or within your property, the bricks and mortar, that type of thing. But the Two of Swords is opening it up because it's shaped like a pair of scissors. And the Ten of Cups is about convening. Now, the convening power of the Ten of Cups is not actually just family. This is all about the community, networking. All right, so maybe you need to network and talk, go into the community, which is like your community bank, for example, with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and talk about how you're going to open up those assets. So Two of Swords is all about opening up the assets with the Ten of Coins. You need to discuss something about how you're going to free up some money here. Because let's get this reading again. The energy that you guys need to be focusing on is how you settle with the Ten of Swords energy, a dispute. The Five of Wands is a dispute. And some of you guys have got a dispute going on. You've got a conflict going on with the Five of Wands. The Ten of Swords is telling you to end it. End the dispute. It's a painful one, but how do you end or protect yourself? Remember, he looks like he's protecting himself. He looks like he's about to be jailed in, hemmed in with the Ten of Swords. So this is how you end a dispute or protect yourself from a dispute showing here, okay? And I think the focus needs to be on that, completing the situation, all right, bringing things full circle this week. Because I think in the past, some of you guys have discovered a challenge. The Hermit is discovering, and you've discovered a challenge here, all right? Could be with a Virgo person. You've got two Virgo cards, Hermit and the Knight of Coins. But also, I think if you've discovered that there's a challenge, and you've discovered that you might have discovered, shit, I've got people after me who want stuff, and I didn't realise that. Maybe you weren't keeping your eye on the ball, Cancerians. But some of you guys, the focus in the past is, because look, the shield is over him, is how you protect yourself from this, all right? And some of you guys might have been thinking, well, through protecting yourself, this is all about trying to make some form of a plan. Because the Knight of Coins is all about making a plan. So, especially if you discovered there's a problem showing here, discovered, you know, a challenge here that you're facing down, might be, well, the focus for you in the past is how do I protect myself from this? Maybe I need to devise a strategy, a plan going forward. So some of you guys right now, I feel some of you guys are relying on your intuition in terms of devising some form of a strategy, in terms of how you kind of, with the Queen of Coins energy, hold on to your assets, hold on to as much money as you can. For some of you guys, this is about getting some information, getting some really important advice that you are not aware of with that High Priestess energy. High Priestess is the holder of secrets. She holds the oracle of information that most of us are not privy to. So some of you guys will be focusing on getting that information from the High Priestess energy showing here, Cancerians, as a way to devise a strategy with the Seven of Swords energy in terms of how you're going to protect your assets and your money. So in a way, how you kind of don't have to pay out as much, how you can, you know, because this is all about ownership. So this is about retaining ownership, retaining your assets. However, the advice for the week really going forward, Cancerians, will be, you need to have a meeting. There's a convening effort happening here with the Ten of Cups out in the community, with family, networking with others on how, you know, in terms of the assets you've got. So in terms of, you know, if this is about kind of a meeting out in the community, it'll be with your bank. You know, your assets at the bank, how much money you have, your savings, for example. Or this could be a meeting in terms of having a meeting on your property. Well, what money can I open up? The Two of Swords is opening up the two shears here. So what money within my property can be opened up with the Two of Swords? Some of you guys might need to have a discussion on how you're going to open up the resources. Do you have any equity within your home to pay this off, for example? What is it that you've got saved in the bank? Can you use... There's something here that needs to be sorted, but I think for this week, the 11th to the 17th of March, for some of you Cancerians, you really need to be focusing on how you're going to settle a dispute showing up here. And it might be for the week, Cancerians, that the only way that you're going to be able to settle it, because some of you guys are really trying to get that information on how you can devise a strategy in terms of holding on to what you own. Because the Queen of Coins is about our ownership, what we own. And some of you guys are thinking to yourself right now, I need to find a way that I don't have to pay this thing, or I don't have to, you know, spend this money, or I spend the most smallest amount of money where I retain the most. But this week it's going to be about, well, no, you're going to have to open up your pocket. You're going to have to maybe, you know, find a way to pay this thing off. You know, either by taking money out of the property, or taking money out of the bank, or taking money out of the business, whatever it is. You're going to have to get some advice. Maybe you need to discuss this with family, or you need to discuss this with somebody in the community, your bank manager, for example, a financial advisor, for example, that type of thing. But you really do need to get some advice on this week, and perhaps it's going to come down to having to dip into a place that you didn't want to dip into. Let's get the advice, further advice for the week, Cancerians, for you guys. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for the 11th to the 17th of March for Cancerians. What is the advice in 3 cards? Further advice, please. So, Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up to you, which is good. Okay, let's have a look at the next card. What is the other piece of advice you have? Bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude, which is what you are doing. You're not backing down, but at the same time, I do feel that there has to be some compromise in this situation. And what's the final bit of advice that Cancerians are being given here? Broom, new home and new attitude, okay? So it says new opportunities and possibilities will open up to you. You don't have to back down, though, from opposition. You've got to stand in your courage here. Don't back down, which is fair enough. Finally, there's a new home and a new attitude, all right? So maybe the spring cleaning. This week is a good week also for spring cleaning. I do think that this situation that's occurring, if it resonates with you Cancerians, it is all about spring cleaning. You need to kind of wrap something up. There's a dispute for some of you guys that's been going on for far too long, and it needs to be wrapped up, which is why I think we've got the broom card here. This is all about sweeping something clean here, all right? New home, new attitude. Okay, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude, which is good. And also, new opportunities and possibilities are coming your way. Paths are opening up this week. All right, that's your reading, guys. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can just click on the eye motive above and you go straight through to my website. And yeah, like I say, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week for your month aheads. Take care. Bye-bye.